Hello everyone and welcome back to Algebra 1. Today we are continuing with what we saw yesterday in class, which was solving quadratic equations. Now, solving quadratic equations, we can do it in several methods. Yesterday we saw using zero product property. Today we're actually going to be solving this quadratic equation by factoring, okay? So let's get started. What we're going to do now is we're going to factor out x squared plus 8x plus 15. To start off, we're going to go ahead and just factor out 15. Okay, so let's take 15 and let's find all our multiples. We know 1 times 15, 3 times 5, and that's about it, right? Now, out of these multiples, we need to figure out which ones combined with either adding or subtracting will we get a positive 8. And we have 3 and 5. We know 3 plus 5 gives us positive 8. So those are going to be our factors. So let's go ahead and split them as so. Okay, now that we have this, it looks very similar to what we worked with yesterday. We're just forgetting our equal 0. So let's go ahead and write them out to use the zero product property. Okay, so we're going to get x alone, so we're going to subtract 3 to both sides. X is going to give us negative 3, and this is one of our solutions. And we're going to do the same thing to this side to get x alone. It's going to leave us with x equals negative 5, and that is our second solution, meaning that we have two solutions for this quadratic equation. Okay, let's go over it one more. Now let's go over this example together, starting off by factoring. Okay, we're going to start off with our 14. Keep in mind it is a negative 14. But first let's find our multiples. We have 1 and 14. We have 2 and 7. And I think that's about it for our multiples of 15. Now, we have to have a positive and a negative one, because when multiplied, we have to get it to be negative. But also, when combined, we have to get a negative 5, meaning that our largest number is going to be the one that's negative. Now, if we had a negative 7 and a positive 2, would that give us negative 5? Yes, it will. And what if we multiplied a positive 2 and a negative 7? Would that give us a negative 17? A negative 14? Yes, it will. So we have found our factor, which is m plus 2 and m minus 7 is equal to 0. From here, we're going back to using our zero product property. So m plus 2 and m minus 7 both equal 0. And let's solve for m. Here, we know that m is going to equal negative 2, and here, m is going to equal positive 7. And these are our two solutions. Let's go ahead and look at your example for your assignment today. For your assignment today, I want you guys to go ahead and solve this equation by factoring, okay? Now, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate and ask. I'm here to help. You can always go back in the video and just follow the same steps that I took to solve it. Again, if you have any questions, just ask, and I hope to be hearing back from everyone very, very soon. Goodbye.